Former longtime Hopdoddy CEO Jeff Chandler has a new gig. Cracker Barrel's comeback is picking up steam, and Popeyes really wants consumers to try its new chicken tenders. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your daily dose of the most important news in the industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm RB Executive Editor Lisa Jennings. Former longtime Hopdoddy CEO Jeff Chandler has a new gig. He's the new CEO of True Food Kitchen, the 45-unit healthy food chain. Chandler will lead True Food into a new phase of growth after 10 years of growing Hopdoddy.
Cracker Barrel's comeback is picking up steam. The chain said Monday that it now expects to meet or exceed the high end of its revenue and earnings guidance for the fiscal year as sales continue to improve. The sale of Maple Street Biscuit Company, meanwhile, is expected to help its bottom line. The company also generated $77 million in a sale leaseback of 26 restaurants that it will use to pay down debt.
Popeyes recently upgraded its chicken tenders, and now it wants consumers to try them, kicking off a national delivery offer through July 27, in which 11 tenders, one large side, and core biscuits are available for $25 through DoorDash and Uber Eats. The same deal is available for $20 for in-store guests. July 27, it is the National Chicken Finger Day. Popeye's culinary team has been updating chain's tenders to ensure consistent hand-breaded Louisiana flavor and generous portions. Popeyes joins a growing number of restaurant chains upgrading their chicken offerings as the category intensifies and consumers become more discerning. Chili's, BJ's Restaurants, and Culver's all recently upgraded their chicken sandwich offerings, for instance, while McDonald's is testing larger, crispier McCrispy strips.
Red Lobster's restaurants are getting a facelift. The chain launched a refresh program intended to make its locations brighter, warmer, and more welcoming as it looks to continue its recovery from bankruptcy. Changes include new flooring, lighting, furniture, decor, and landscaping. But signature elements such as lobster tanks and nautical theming will remain. The first 3 renovations will be done next week, with more to come.
New data from Placer AI shows that visits to Taco Bell following the Cyclospora outbreak last week fell nearly 19%. Taco Bell wasn't the only chain impacted by this latest food safety crisis. Traffic at Burger King, Chipotle, McDonald's, Cava, and Panera also turned negative that week. Subway's traffic dropped more than 19% on July 16th, and salad concept Chopped was impacted by double digits that same week. Both the quick service and fast casual categories experienced declines on July 19th by down 1.9% and down 1.1% respectively. The source of the outbreak was initially identified as Taylor Farms, though the FDA later noted that the test was a false positive and the source remains murky.
Chipotle founder Steve Ells and Peloton co-founder Tom Pertizzi are getting ready to grow the new Counter Service brand outside New York City. Counter Service is a sandwich concept with 5 units in the city. Ells, who arguably pioneered the fast casual sector with the creation of Chipotle, is now looking to disrupt again with Counter Service. At the Create conference at the Terranea Resort in Rancho Palos Verdes, California on Monday, Ells talked about how different the world is as he looks to scale this new concept. But Pertizzi sees the sandwich sector as ripe for reinvention. The two are looking at bringing the brand to North Carolina next to further proof the concept.
Nay DeLeon has been named Chief People and Culture Officer of Yum Brands, parent company of Taco Bell, KFC, Pizza Hut, Habit Burger and Grill. She will oversee talent, leadership development, total rewards, organizational effectiveness, and people operation across the company's global system, which includes 63,000 restaurants in 155 markets. She will report to CEO Chris Turner. DeLeon joined Yum in August 2025 as Chief Talent and Centers of Excellence Officer. Prior, she spent 20 years with Bain & Company, where she advised global organizations, including Yum Brands, on large-scale transformations, growth strategy, and organizational performance. She succeeds Tracy Skeens, who recently announced her plans to retire after more than 25 years at Yum.
What makes a hot concept? Leaders of 4 quickly growing restaurant brands gathered at Create on Monday to receive their awards for NRN's 2026 Hot Concepts. Sushi Baibu is hiding omakase experiences in secret speakeasy nooks, turning 300 square foot spaces into $2 million gold mines. Giada Deli is bringing Jersey Deli vibes to LA and becoming ingrained in the community. Matcha Magic is tapping into Gen Z's obsession with matcha, and Mike's Red Tacos went from a food truck to a neighborhood staple in a matter of months. Read about those brands at nrn.com.
And that should do it for today's Daily. Tune in every weekday on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Lisa Jennings.
And I'm Leanne Zinsmeister. It's the last day of Create, so safe travels and see you again soon.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe.